Okay.
Hi everybody, this is Mark Richard over at Pleasance Valley Iris Farm. In our first video, I showed you how to do the hybridizing, crossing two breeds together. And in this one here, I'm going to show you what happens after about 2 months. That seed pod gets on there, and you'll be able to see how I go ahead and break the seed pod apart and then plant them in these pots here. This one here, this is what it looks like. If you can see that name there, this one's Dusky Challenger Cross Pedigree. So this is what it looks like after 2 months, and I'll show you what the seed pods are. Now I pulled these off, cut them off, broke them off, and I threw them in a drawer and dried them out. So this is 2 months growing on the plant, and then if you can see this here, you can see that the seed pod breaks open. It's got 3 sections to it, but they break open, and that's why I put these little nylons over them, because they'll actually, you put a nylon over it and then go ahead and wrap the twisty tie around it with the name tag on it, and you'll be able to save any seeds that pop out of it, because these seeds blow up and come out of there and they'll go all over the place. But you break them apart, and you get anywhere from 25 to 50 in each one. So, but what you do with these is, I've actually laid in some soil here, and the soil is it's really good soil. If you can see it, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it's got sand in it, it's got dirt, it's got compost, it's been well composted. This is stuff that I actually got out of my garden that I've had there for a year. You don't want anything that's clay-like. You want it's all, you want a very loose soil. So what you do is you take this, you sprinkle the seeds on here, all around, one type per planter. You space them out a little bit, it's not really that important though. Then I take another one and I just smash it down a little bit like that. Then I'll take some more soil and I sprinkle it on the top. You want about, maybe 3/4 of an inch. You don't want too much on there, but really these things are pretty hardy, they'll come up. Then you take this and, you know, press it down, but not too hard, just kind of get it down nice and tight. And then that's it. And what I do is the same name tag that I've got here. And these actually I made with, I don't know if you can see it, but I got, this is a milk carton, gallon milk jug. I just cut it out and used some waterproof labels that you can buy down at Staples or Home Depot, or not Home Office or anything like that. And cut a hole through it, write the name on with indelible markers, and it's a pretty cheap way to make a label. So take it off of there, get a stapler, go ahead and staple it on, and you're all set. You got it. Now what you want to do with this is, these need to be cooled down for probably 6 weeks. If you're in an area where, see, this is January right now, and we've got sunny weather out here in California, so these have to go into the refrigerator for 6 weeks. Now you should put these, I should be doing this in probably November, December, but we got so busy and we had some other stuff that we had to deal with, so I'm doing this in January, which is still going to be fine, but you really should get it in the wintertime. Once you get these in like this, water them and then stick them in the refrigerator. For me, I'm going to stick them in the refrigerator for 6 weeks. If you've got cool weather out there and it gets down into the 20s and 30s and 40s for 6 weeks, you'll be fine. You can just put them out in your garden and water them. The way I made this here, the pot, is I took this regular gallon pot like this, and I cut off the top. So you can see this is what it looked like. I cut it off. The reason I cut it off is you really don't need that for the seedlings. You only need just a little bit like this, and I'm going to stick them in my refrigerator. And I've got 15 of them right here that I'm doing right now today. And if I got 15-gallon jugs, I'll use up my whole refrigerator. So anyway, that's it. I've got about, you get about 25 to 50 seeds in each one, so I'm going to have here, maybe 200 or 300 little seedlings. And in our next video, I'll show you what the seedlings like when they come up. Thank you.